This program is a presentation of UCTV for educational and non-commercial use only.
In 2009, the Energy Efficiency Center at the University of California, Davis, in partnership with Chevron, convened the second in a series of events geared at exploring the roots of energy efficiency. This second event in our series focused on the technology innovations, which had their roots in California.
California is really a global leader in energy efficiency, and so we think events like this are important.
My view is that we have four parts of our energy efficiency program. We have building codes, we have appliance standards, we have the utility procurement programs, and we have R&D. All four of them have been important and effective, and we're moving forward with them.
California is committed to making another right-hand turn and begin now a downward march so that our absolute consumption of energy and our carbon emissions will be dramatically lower than today. So it makes sense to reflect on California's experiences. Can we use the past as a way of understanding the future?
Why do we look at history of technologies? I think that we're at a very important juncture right now in terms of what's next. And looking at how we've formed technologies, how we formed policies, trying to really understand that kind of process allows us to be more critical and more insightful about shaping policy and developing technologies in the future.
You make technology progress by being 20% better per year or 5% better per year because you know if you develop the technology, it's going to sell competitively. And that is the key to what we need to do for energy efficiency, not just for refrigerators, but for all technologies.
We could not have the automobiles in California we have today if they were all emitting 1,000 times as much pollution. It just wouldn't work. So it's actually to the benefit of the automobile industry to have those regulations in place to make their products sustainable.
If you look at the codes written in the 70s, including our good old Title 24, it basically said windows don't work very well, don't use them or minimize them or those kinds of things. If you pick up a magazine now and look at what architects think are LEED, gold, and platinum buildings, you see an awful lot of glass.
Let me start by saying that we love to do windows. We think they're great retrofits. Unlike other energy efficiency measures that we do, they're one of the few that the customers can actually physically see, they can physically touch them.
And I think as we look forward in the future, we know we have to solve our greenhouse gas problem, we know we have to solve our oil dependence problem, and we have to do it at the same time. And one of the reasons we can do both of those things at the same time is energy efficiency.
Ralph Cavanna recently said we are entering the golden age of energy efficiency. I agree. But what will that golden age look like? Our challenge is to look at what we can do now to create fundamental changes in the way we consume energy. The golden age of efficiency brings a golden opportunity, allowing us to create the foundation for what is going to happen in the next century. We've made considerable progress, moving from efficiency improvements in technological components, like refrigerators, light bulbs, and windows, to moving up the proverbial stack, from individual components to systems, like HVAC and daylighting systems, to whole building systems and now even communities. Our next step as we move forward is to think about the ecosystems, the actual business systems, markets, and industries where even more changes can be made. Getting there will require faster, better, and cheaper ways to get the job done. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface. The big challenges we face are to make the market itself a more integrated system in ways that reduce the cost of developing and deploying new solutions. The past can help guide this future, and it's time for a change.